So we want to do our writing. You want to persuade me. So we have our options that we'd like to do last period. And you said, what did you want? What did you want to do?
I don't ask him. Can I play with the Lego Mr.Dickie?
Okay.
Please.
Is that going to be your opener?
Yeah.
Okay. So can we play with the Lego after? Please, please, please.
No. Please.
Oh, 4 pleases. Okay. So
We go out.
can we play with the Lego, Mr. D? Please, 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 please. Okay, so you've got your opener, and who's your audience? Who are you writing this to?
You.
To me. Perfect. So we've got, if we look at our success rate, we've got our great opener, and we've got our audience. So now, how are you going to convince me? What are some things that you could do? Well, remember, you want to do the Lego, so what's something that you can do in the classroom that's going to help you earn Lego for last period? If you want to build structures using Lego, what are some things that we need to do during the rest of the school time?
Trucks.
Well, if you want to build a truck, then that's okay, but what is something that you're going to do that is going to convince me? What did we talk about at the carpet? Do you remember what we said at the carpet?
Yeah.
What was something that you might offer to do, or you might say that you're going to do, that would convince me to say, let's do Lego structures at the end of the day? What about our class promise? What are some of the things in our class promise?
Yeah.
What are some of the things in the class promise?
Take care of the Lego.
You're going to take care of the Lego. So, I promise to take care of the Lego. Okay, so if we look at our success criteria, we say we want 2 to 4 persuasive arguments. How many do we have so far? If you're promising to take care of the Lego, how many is that? Do we have 5 arguments already, or how many do we have?
I'll do 1.
We have just 1, so do you think we need 1 more?
No.
How many more do we need then?
1.
How do you spell very
You want to do
best
2 more?
friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very best friend.
So what else could we think of? What's another one? So you're going to take care of the Lego. What else could you do?
I can get out of the not control Lego.
So that's taking care of the Lego. You're not going to throw them. But let's look at our class promise. What else could we, what's one of our goals of the carpet? When you're at the carpet, what's one thing that you're working on? You're working on what kind of body are you working on?
What do you say?
You want to sit in a...
Listening body?
Okay, so I promise to sit in a listening body? So I promise to sit in a listening body.
I need to do something.
And let's think of one last one. So you said, what's one more? So we've got a listening body, you're going to take care of the Lego. What, can you think of one of the keys you might want to use? What about, could we use this is it key?
Yeah.
What does this is it key mean?
Will do my take.
You try your...
You try your best.
Okay, so I will use my this is it key and try my best. I will use my this is it key and try my best. So now let's look. We've picked what we want to do. All right, we have our great opener. We have 2 to 3 persuasive arguments. Do we have a closing yet?
No.
So what do you want to say for the closing?
Yeah, we have
So what are we going to say as our closing? So remember, our closing is how we want to finish our argument. So what could you say? Your persuasive writing, what could you say? So how did we do that? Remember when we let's look at our anchor chart where we wrote it as a class. Thank you for, we start with thank you for, not thank you for listening, not listening body. Thank you for listening to me and thinking about giving us the opportunity to, and what do you want to do? To play?
To play with Lego.
Okay, so thank you for listening to me and giving me the opportunity to play with Lego. Okay? Can you read what you wrote to me, bud?
Hey, Mr. D, can I have genius time on the iPads? I'll give you tea. I would give you I will vacuum for you. I'll give you supper. I will give you chocolate.
Okay, so I'm looking at our success criteria, and we have a great opener. Who's your audience? Who are you writing this to?
Mr. D.
So we have our audience. You have, how many different arguments do you have, persuasive arguments?
Yeah, 7, but I have 4.
So you have 4, so we wanted to have 2 to 4. Now I'm looking at the last part of our success criteria. It says a closing. Do we have a closing? So
I'm just going to make a period.
Now what do we want to say for our closing? So remember at our anchor chart we talked about saying, you know, maybe thank you for listening, or thank you for giving me the opportunity. So what could we write here?
Thank you.
Thank you for what?
Thank you.
Well, you can copy it off the anchor chart when you go back to your writing. But let's come up with our closing, so then you have your next step. So thank you for
the iPad.
Thank you for the iPads. Okay. Okay. Can you read what you wrote for me?
Mr. D, in last period, can we play with the Lego? I will listen. I will use my integrity key and my this is it key. I will always try my best. If you said yes, I will be happy.
Okay. So let's look at our success. Do we have a great opener? I agree. Who's your audience?
Mr. D.
Perfect. And we have that in there. Now we have, do we have 2 to 4 arguments? Yeah, we do that. And then our closing, you said, if you said yes, I will be happy. So you know what I like about this closing is you say, if I say yes, you will be happy. And you also appeal to my emotions, which is kind of like another argument for you. So I think that is a fantastic closing. And I think we're going to actually share this with the class so that the class can hear it, okay?